It's fun little things for trucking, but when they have issues, you can get in trouble. I'm going to show y'all how easy it is and simple it is to change them out, and I'm going to show you how to find the leaks if they're leaking. Put a little soap and water in a little bottle, and then you're going to go into the cab and you're going to release the air to the trailer so it starts to air up the airbags first. Okay, full disclaimer, if you're doing this, do it to an empty trailer, but you're going to take the airbag, you're going to spray with that soapy water. See how that's air bubbling up? 90% of the time, the bottom bolt's going to be a 19. The top is going to be an 1 and 1/8. You always unspin this before you take off the top bolt because it won't come off without this. So always make sure to unspin this first. Quick disconnect. You shove the hose in here, you hold it down, and you pull it out. Normally, if it's really hard to get to, what I like to do is I'll take like a little wrench and I'll stick it there so when I push in, it pushes it down, and then I'll hold the wrench and I'll pull the hose out with the other hand. It makes it real simple because normally dirt and stuff will get in there and this won't want to actually release. If you notice, it goes, so. Now once you disconnect everything like you see I've already done to this one, you'll take a zip tie and you'll zip tie the hose. Yes, they have hose clamps like these, but they're trash. They never work good enough. I mean, it always leaks out air and you end up having to zip tie it anyway. Once everything's been disconnected, I normally will hook up a jack on the back end, and this allows you to lift up the trailer even more, allowing the airbags to pick up the trailer. But like I said, do it on an empty trailer. If not, you can have an airbag explode on you and end up in the hospital. This is very dangerous. I've seen people end up in the hospital. Do not do this to a loaded trailer. Go get unloaded, then fix the issue. This battery is pretty low. You spin my head. So once you've lifted up your trailer high, sometimes you gotta have it sideways a little bit, work with it, but it should come right out. There you go. Pull the airbag out. Then you're gonna take your new airbag and just set it right in, exact same way the old one came out. This one's actually got a little bit of less of a deal. Now I'm not gonna be able to record this, but you're gonna slowly release air out of your jack to drop the trailer while lining up the holes, and it'll put itself in place. That's all for part one. Part two, I'm gonna finish her up. Always good if you get an airbag that actually comes with brand new nuts and brand new washers. Always washer's gonna go on first. Then this actually has a lock nut on, so you're gonna put the lock nut this way. I do them simple. When you're doing stuff like this, impact works every time. If you're working on a motor, do not impact it back on. Always do torque impact all day. Don't waste your airbag. And don't forget to give it some good ugga-tuggas because you don't want this shit coming undone while you're driving. So once you have your inside bolts on, and some of them, like on my flatbeds, they actually have a plug you put in here. You use like an Allen wrench, you'll screw a plug in there. This one, you'll take your crescent wrench and your fitting, and you'll screw it back in. This is called a quick connect fitting, by the way, if anybody was wondering. Sorry, I'm better, but I'm trying to record with one hand. And you don't want to Superman it in there, but just put it in enough that you make sure it ain't leaking no air. Turn it the direction of the hose. Take the hose, where's the hose at? Oh, there you are. Take the hose and ram her back in. And then once you ram her back in, give her a good pull. Make sure she's in there. Don't think. Make sure. We're good to go. Now you're gonna walk back to the front of the trailer, release the air the airbags up, and make sure she's good to go. And I would say that beauty is just fine. Airing up faster, no air leaks. Not even just faster, it's working. Sounds beautiful. Get her done. Every trailer's different. Oh, and this is how you know what airbag comes off your trailer. So read the numbers right here. You might have to Google search and cross-reference it, but always make sure to get the correct one. So if you're trying to figure out what airbag you need, look for the numbers on the side. I hope this helps out new owner.